This is a quick recording just to show a little bit of how to enter your jobs or any job postings on the website if your website is, of course, using that feature that we've built in. This here we're going to be using the Scarlet Security Group website as we've built that into theirs. So here we go. We're going to start here first of all with your login screen. Yours may look slightly different from this one, but that's okay. All you have to do is input your credentials, your username or email address at the beginning, and then the password that you've been given. Once you log in, you will get to a screen very similar to this. This is the one for scarletsecurity.ca, of course. So how we're going to do this is very simple. We're going to go over to the posts section. So we're actually posting. It's very similar. Set up very similarly to blog pages. What it comes down to. What I'll do is I'm going to show you all the posts as an example to see this. So as you see here, we've got some actually some original posts here. Oh, look, we're going to get rid of this one. I'm going to get rid of this draft here for something here. Yeah, some actual posts on their news or blog section, and there is an idea or a job posting as well. To show you how this kind of looks like first, I'm going to pop in there and show you what the page looks like. So as we look into that here we go. We're going to show some very key sections here. First of all, the builder section. This is actually all preset. I'll show you how to get the template as you go and do this. So it's got all of this information all set here, and it's laid out to say what is what. So page title, position title here, job description, overview, text area, the About Scarlet, and how to apply. These things, a lot of this is going to remain the same. Okay. As a matter of fact, what we're going to do is we're going to open this up in a secondary page so you can see what that looks like. So we'll pop over there. Here's our title. That's always going to stay the same on every single page. The title for the position will change. The content for that position will change. The About Scarlet, this stuff's going to stay the same. About or how to apply will stay the same. And the resume submission section will also stay the same. So if we go back to there, the resume submission section, as we go down here, is in the code section right here. So if you take a look here, it will say here resume submission, and the actual form is done in code because we've used a specific contact form and a short code to place that one in there. Some other areas to pay attention to as we'll scroll to the top. Over on the right hand side, you'll notice it's got page width layout. Full width is essential. That will have to be set as you do the form or set up the page, pardon me. And the post title hide is essential. And lastly, as we scroll down just a little bit, clicking the category for jobs is also important because then it will show up on the job postings feed that we have set up already on the website. One thing that's of note too is if you know of a position that's going to be opening or is open but you don't want to post it yet, you can always use the published on section and set the date where you actually want that to show up. So that's something that to know for future. So here we go. We're going to show a new one. So don't worry here. We haven't done any changes, so we can leave that page. As we do this job one, so we're going to enter the new post. So I'm going to put test job posting. We'll put that one on right now. So here's how you do this. You got to the new posting. We're going to click add the builder. Perfect, it's there. While we're at it, go over to the right hand side like I'd mentioned, and we're going to change that to full width and change to hide the post title. If we don't do that, it will show I guess a widget bar or whatever on the right hand side, which is the built-in standard or default, and the post title will show at the top of the page where we don't want it. The reason that that is essential is that unfortunately that's not something that we can change the default very simply to. Plus, if your site uses that in some other areas, you don't want to start changing that and have it so that the site is forced to not do it when you may need those features later on. Okay, I'm also going to go down here and I'm going to click jobs to make sure the category is set. So what happens now is if we were to post this as is, it would show up as a blank, but it would still be in the right feed for the job feeds for the categories. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to start here on the Divi Builder here. We're going to go to Load Layout, click that. Here's a whole bunch of different preset layouts we really don't need. We didn't use any of these on the site. But here, your saved layouts. Right here, careers posting. Click. Immediately what will happen is it will load all of those ones I've shown you here. So we're saying it is a test job posting. We'll go to here. Every time you click the hamburger menus on these, which opens, it opens here for the position title. And look at that. Here's our visual. Here it is on the text section here. And we're going to go bang. Now the reason that it hasn't got any tags as far as H1, H2 is that's all set up in the design section here. So it shows, make it bold, it gives the colors and everything. We don't need to worry about that. Okay? It even says it has the size changes here. We don't need to worry about changing that because of the fact that this is all preset in the template. Now the job description overview, we click on here, and bang, the only things that aren't set up here are things in bold. But we go here, all these points. This should be the basic way that this is all set up on all of your job postings. This right here. Okay. We use a feature here. It's Grammar. Is it Grammarly? What is that one here? It is Grammarly for helping with spelling on website stuff. Look at that. So something to consider using if you're doing some of these postings. This one was just cut and paste from the original post. So yes, all these things can be taken and put in. This is the About Scarlett section here apparently. So we put that in here. About Scarlett text. I will remove that because we do actually want to remove that one from there. So making sure it's not there. Yeah, it's not. So I'll remove that from the template. But the whole point there being is you only have this one section, the job description overview, which is already formatted, and the position title to change. Once you've changed those things, everything else will remain the same. I'm going to publish this. And what we'll do is we're going to go over to the website. I'm going to go to the Contact Us, the Careers section right there. As it comes up to the Career section, you're going to see right here, bang, test job posting. Now you notice what it does is it actually puts the most recent post on top. It's set to be from the newest to the oldest. So if you want one to show up, all you have to go into that page and go and edit the publish date right there to be before, or set it up in the order you want them to set them up in. And this page is set to load all these right in a row. Now there's one catch in here, and I'm going to kind of go to edit this page on a different page to show you one thing. And this is something you can go in and change yourself if necessary on your page. As we go through here, we go through, and I'm going to change this here. This is it says blog. What this actually is the, and I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to say this is the careers feed. Okay, so that will come up there. Notice here the number of posts is 6 currently. What that will do then is only show, yeah, that changes to careers feed. It will only show 6 postings right here on this page, 6 down in a row. And that's okay, because you also have a view previous posts or previous posts or whatever navigation down here. And as you go to there, it'll say show older posts. If you want to just increase the number that show up on your page, just go and change that number right there on your careers feed to the number that you'd like, and you can show as many or as few as you like. And that pretty much wraps up everything you need to know. If you've got any other questions, do feel free to contact us, of course, at any time. The reason that we, sorry, I'm just going to pop in something here. The reason that we set up the job things this way with the pre-formatted sections is so that you've got a very consistent look and view of what all of these of the jobs look like from page to page, and it keeps you looking professional. And that is the whole point of the way these things are set up. Now I'm going to delete this one because we really don't need that one showing up right now. It's now going to be gone. And yeah, so that's the basics. If you need to get a hold of us, you can contact us through this form here on within your dashboard. One of the things we're doing standardly right now. And otherwise, if you need to get a hold of us, you know how to find us. It's GregT@theimagestop.com. Or sorry, Greg@theimagestop.com. Yeah, feel free to contact us anytime. So that's Greg again. Have a great one, and remember, we do this to try and make things best, to work best with our clients, because when it comes down to it, image is everything. Thanks. Have a great day.